Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Anne and today I'm bringing you my March TBR. Now, I've read a lot of books so far this year already and I'm feeling a little bit slumpy. I've had quite a rigorous kind of TBR for the last 2 months and I'm kind of feeling like I want to do a little bit more mood reading in March. Now don't get me wrong, I still do have vlogs coming up there where I have to read certain books for those vlogs, but I kind of want to just go into picking up books that I feel like I want to read and what I'm in the mood for. So if this TBR is just more of a, this is what I might read. This is what I'm feeling like right now that I want to read, and I might change as we go through. But the first one is my reread of Akatar by Sarah J Maas, or A Court of Thorns and Roses. If you don't know what this is about, I don't know where you've been, but this is about Feyre. She is the breadwinner for her family, and one night she goes out on the hunt to get food for her family and ends up shooting a wolf, hitting wolf with an arrow, and then kills that wolf. Turns out that that wolf is a fae, and after she kills this fae, another fae comes and tells her that she must go to the fae world with him to live out the sentence, and as punishment for her killing the fae. This is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. It's a series that I absolutely love and adore, and I'm going to be rereading this one and the next 2 books to then slowly finish off this series, which I'm excited about. The next one that I want to read is Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. So this is the second book in the Six of Crows duology, and I did have a look on Goodreads and there may be a third one coming, which I'm confused about because I always believe that this is only going to be a duology. I don't know what this one is about and I don't really want to spoil book 1 for you, but basically I'm guessing it just leads on from the end of Six of Crows. But Six of Crows is about Kaz Brekker, and he is commissioned to create a heist where they have to get a scientist who has created this drug that enhances the Grisha power. So he rallies a team together and they are on this heist trying to get to the scientist, and I'm guessing that this one follows on from that. I do want to finish off this duology and get it done, and I've heard Crooked Kingdom is way better than Six of Crows, and I gave Six of Crows 5 stars, so I'm really excited about this one. Next one that I'm feeling like I want to read is Guild by Raven Kennedy. I've heard a lot of great things about this one. I know Becca from Becca and the Books absolutely loves this series, and I got it from the library. So I'm not really sure. I know that this is a King Midas retelling. This is the story of King Midas, or that's what we're always told. The golden king with his palace of riches and me, the girl he turned to gold. Upon the snowy mountains in the 6th kingdom of Aria, I'm locked away in a high bell castle, away from the dangers of the world below. No one can get in apart from him. King Midas rescued me from the streets. He gave me food, shelter, and his heart. I promise to love him forever. But when a war comes to the kingdom, a deal is struck and I am at the heart of the bargain. Everything I know starts to change. My love for Midas challenged and my trust broken. Suddenly I'm sent to travel between kingdoms to a future I no longer understand, and my spirit becomes truly tested. I'm always told this is his tale, but perhaps this is no longer the case. It's mine. So this sounds pretty good. I've heard great things about it and I'm excited to start this series. The next book that I got from the library is Chain Gang All Stars by Nana Kwame Ajay Brenya. That's a bit of a mouthful, but I think I pronounced it correctly, hopefully. This is a futuristic sci-fi dystopian where we are based in the prison system, and it is a highly controversial program inside America's prison system. In packed arenas watched by millions of live stream viewers, prisoners compete as gladiators for the ultimate prize, their freedom. Fan favorites Loretta Thorwar and Hamara Hurricane Stacker are teammates and lovers. Thorwar is nearing the end of her time on the circuit, free in just a few matches, a fact she carries as heavily as her lethal hammer. As she prepares for her final encounters, as protesters gather at the gates, and as the program's corporate owners stack the odds against her, will the price simply be too high? So I've heard great things about this. This is in the Goodreads Choice Awards for fiction, I think. I can't remember, but it was in the Goodreads Choice Awards and I heard a lot of good things about it, and I'm excited to maybe get to this one in March. Then we have The Measure by Nikki Ehrlich. This is another one that I've heard a few things about, and it's kind of picking up steam on the booktube community. I remember hearing about this on a podcast a few years ago, and I picked it up so many times from the library and then just gave it back because I haven't had a chance to read it. But basically, from what I know, this is more of a sci-fi futuristic dystopian where one day everyone wakes up and there's a box outside of their door, and in that box there is a thread, and this thread tells you how long you have to live, and it kind of explores what would you do if you know when you were going to die. And yeah, that's all I really know about it, and it sounds really interesting. I think there's going to be a lot of great discussions in this, and I'm excited to maybe get to this. Oh. Then we have The Foxglove King by Hannah Whitten. Again, this is a romantasy, I think, and I don't know too much about it. It's just something that I've wanted to pick up. So this is about Laura has been living by her wits since she was a child, running poisons for the cartel that took her in, avoiding the attention of the law and keeping her illicit affinity for death magic a secret. When a job goes wrong and Laura is captured by the sainted king's warrior monks, she expects death. But King August has a different plan. Entire villages on the outskirts of the country have been dying overnight, seemingly at random. Laura can either use her magic to find out what's happening or face the power. Thrust into a lavish court where no one can be believed and even fewer can be trusted, Laura must navigate an intricate web of politics, religion, and forbidden romance to solve the king's mystery, a mystery more dangerous and twisted than Laura can even imagine. Sounds so good and right up my alley. I love like the court sort of scenario when you get thrust into this position where you don't really want to be, but you're doing it to survive. I really like that. So yeah, I will be getting to this one. It's quite chunky. The writing's quite big, so I might be able to fly through it pretty quickly. Then we have The Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi by Shannon Chakraborty. All I know is this is a pirate story, and we have a retired pirate, Amina. She gets pulled back into the pirate life when she is on a mission she gets pulled back in to complete one more mission, and that's all I really know about it. And yeah, I've heard great things about this. I know everyone loved it, and it is on the Goodreads Choice Awards for fantasy, I'm pretty sure, and it did really well. Then we have a couple of books that I'm going to be working on for another project that I have in the making. I don't think it will go up in March. It just depends on when my library holds come in. But we've got Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. This is a contemporary romance where we're following Alexis Montgomery has had her world upside down to cause Daniel Grant, a ridiculously hot carpenter who's 10 years younger than her and as casual as they come, the complete opposite of the sophisticated city girl Alexis, and yet their chemistry is undeniable. So these two people from two different types of worlds come together, end up having a hookup, I'm pretty sure, and then they are exploring their feelings for each other and kind of all of that. Everything that goes with her being a city girl and him being a country boy, I'm guessing. And then we have Happy Place by Emily Henry, again another book I got from the library and part of a project that I'm working on. This is going to be my first Emily Henry, and I know that a lot of people love this book, so I'm excited to try out Emily Henry for the first time. But this is about our two main characters, Harriet and Wynne. They've been the perfect couple for years and years and years, and then all of a sudden they've actually broken up. But instead of telling everyone that they've broken up, they decide that on their next friend reunion that they are just going to pretend that they are still in a relationship and not tell their friends that they've actually broken up. So it's lovers to enemies to friends to lovers again, I think. Fake dating, all that kind of thing. So it sounds pretty good. I've heard great things about it, although this is like the large print edition, and it's going to be so confusing to actually read this. But yeah, this is the next one on the list for maybe March. that is quite a few books. I know I've got another couple of videos that I don't know what I'm going to be doing for, so I'm going to be pulling another couple of books out of my TBR jar, which is going to be exciting. I'm very excited about that. Then yeah, I'm just kind of go with the flow. I have a couple of arcs that I actually need to read. So we've got Salvation by Emily Shore. This is the 4th book in her Monstrous Boys series, and this time she's going to Merrick's court, which is a vampire court, and I'm very excited. Emily's writing is full of smut, full of dealing with trauma and mental health, and it's such a fun time. Then we've got Ella Foley by Nova Kane. I can't remember the synopsis for this, so I'm just going to do a quick look on Goodreads, but I have the arc. It's a short horror novella, and it's based in the circus, I think. That's all I know about it. Indy Connors stared at my demons in the eye and smiled. She fell for everything I hoped she'd fear, and now she's making me feel things I don't want to feel. Obsession, passion, hope, and something new and even more dangerous. Love. Lux Julius is everything I shouldn't want. Everyone warned me about him. But where others see a monster they condemn, I see a lost and misunderstood soul. The more he pushes me away, the harder I'll fight. I won't stop until his demons become mine. So that sounds really interesting, and it's quite a short one. I'm pretty sure it's a novella. And then I have Bagging the Blue Liner by Sienna Trapp. So this is Sienna Trapp's new series. It is a hockey romance. I think this is going to be my first hockey romance. Oh, maybe I could do a video on hockey romance. Maybe I'll do that. So we have Rules Were Meant to Be Broken. Hockey is my life. How could it not be when I'm the youngest daughter of Ace Moreau, hockey legend turned coach? It only makes sense since I live and breathe the game that I would want a player of my own. Given my access to the team, you'd think it would be easy to choose from the catalogue of athletic hunks carving up the ice, right? Wrong. Daddy Dearest has made it clear that under no circumstance are any of his players allowed to touch his daughters. But I won't be deterred. I only need one to break the rules with me. Cal Berg, the Comets star defenseman, is bossy, arrogant, and thinks I'm just riding my dad's coattails. Verbally sparring with him and provoking a reaction is what I live for. We hate each other. Or so I thought. One drunken slip has me rethinking everything. Suddenly my objective has changed. I don't want just any player. I'm fully focused on bagging the blue liner. I read Feuding with the Fashion Princess last month by Sienna Trapp, and it was so good. I had a great time with it, and we actually meet this character in that series. So now we're moving into a spin-off series where we're following the hockey team that our main character is going to be following. So yeah, I'm excited, and I think that's all I really want to talk about. It has still a couple more days till the end of February, so I might, once the Click Lit readathon is over, once I finish King of Wrath by Anna Huang, we will see what I get into. I don't know, I'm feeling a bit all up in the air with my reading, but I'm excited. I do want to just keep on reading. I have read a lot of books so far, and I might be moving into a bit of a slump because I've done a readathon back to back, and I've been pushing and pushing and pushing to finish books, but we'll see. What are you reading for March? Are you hitting a March slump too? Let me know in the comments below, and if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and follow me for more content. Bye.